Greetings, I'm the Tactician. I've recently received some feedback. Breaking news, I'm not as good at Dominion as I thought I was. However, I believe I will get good at this beautiful game with experience. Anyways, I've decided to make this video into 3 sections. An analysis of the last game, a base game, and an expansion game. The base game is for any of you viewers who are still new to Dominion, and the expansion game will be for those of you who are already familiar with all of Dominion. Without further ado, let us analyze my failures. In the last game I played, I made 2 critical errors. The first was my overvaluing of gold. Gold, while a great card, is not good with engine strategies. When you're trying to build an engine, any card that doesn't draw you more cards is known as a stop card, and you should have the least amount of stop cards possible when building a deck. The next mistake I made was not sticking to any one strategy. In Dominion, you absolutely must decide one strategy, and then stick to it. If you don't, your deck will be ill-equipped for the new strategy you switch to. I stated I would go laboratory spam, but then I purchased a gold. Gold stuffs labs, because if you draw gold instead of a lab, you can't draw more cards with said lab. To sum up, don't overestimate gold, stick to your strategy. Alright, on to the game. Alright, we have found our base game, and it's time for my vindication. I shall prove I am, in fact, competent at Dominion base. Alright, here's the kingdom. You can see it, feel free to pause if you have to. I know all these cards, so I'm not worried. My foe is deciding, and I've got the 4-3 opening. I've got my 3 coin with my 3 coin. Not going to want to make any of the same mistakes. I see only one attack, and that's Bureaucrat, which is admittedly a good card. But Moneylender is far superior, giving you trashing and a crap load of coins. So, with my 3 coin turn, I'm probably not going to go for Silver Spam, and luckily there's no Workshop this game, so I don't really need to worry about a Garden's Rush. Oh wait, there is Workshop. Crap! I don't know how I missed that. Alright, should I go for a Garden's Rush, which lost me, or should I try again on my strategy? Yeah, I'm going to go for the deck thinning strategy. Here goes nothing. I'm going to open Moneylender Silver. Alright, here's hoping he does not go for another Garden's Rush. And even if he does, I believe that I can overcome it with superior strategy. My last base game, he got the 5-2. Again, what is it with my foes getting the 5-2 opening? This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, Moneylender, obviously. Moneylender's a very good card. I probably shouldn't have to... Ooh. I drew 3 of my estates. Alright, that means my next 7 cards are going to be my Moneylender, my Silver, and 5 Coppers, which is going to be a lot of coin. Now, last game, again, I overvalued gold. I'm not going to get a gold with the... Oh, he got the 2 coin as well. Wow. Alright, Seller's a relatively good deck... What's the word? Warehousing? Sifting. Sifting, that's the word I'm looking for. Seller's a pretty good sifting card. Not as good as Warehouse, but what can you do? And it's better than Moat when you don't have plus actions like in this game. So, by plus actions, I mean villages. I mean, obviously, Sentry gives plus actions and Merchant, but I mean villages. There's no villages this game, so you don't want too many terminals. I'm going to try to stick with my 1 Moneylender. Alright, he doesn't seem to be going for a Garden's Rush. That is good news for me. I'm going to trash this copper, which is very good. I've got my 7 coin. Not quite province, but I'm not going to overvalue gold this game. I think that a single Artisan might be smart, seeing as it gains right to my hand and I can put it on top of my deck, so it's like pretty much gaining on top of my deck. So, I also got the trashing of Moneylender, so I'll be able to get down to those cards pretty thin. Artisan or gold? I mean, I don't want to cancel. Actually, Sentry! Just occurred to me. Sentry is pretty good early trashing. Sentry will help get rid of those estates if I'm smart. I'm going to go Sentry. Boom, there's the... Oh, Sentry and 2 estates. Probably not going to get to trash any estates with the Sentry. What can you do? Yeah, I do think Sentry is pretty good. I bought a Sentry early instead of Artisan because Sentry allows you to trash. And trashing is one of... Yeah, I knew it. Trashing is one of the most important concepts in Dominion. When you can trash, you can get rid of your crap cards and you don't have to draw them ever again. It's very, very powerful. Alright, on my 3 coin turn, let's go with another Silver. Silver's really good. Never underestimate Silver, as I say. Alright, unfortunately I didn't get to trash an estate with that Sentry. But hopefully I plan to trash with that Sentry later, especially when I keep thinning my deck with this Moneylender, which I'm about to do. I'll Seller this estate, which will give me a copper, which I can then Moneylender, giving me 6 coin. Alright, now do I want to buy an Artisan or a gold? I've already got a Sentry. More than one's probably going to be overkill since I already have a Moneylender to get rid of the coppers. Once with a little luck, I should be able to get rid of those estates. So, I've only got 1 terminal in my deck so far. That would be Moneylender. Artisan and Moneylender both don't draw cards, so I won't be drawing any of those terminals dead. So, Then again, what am I going to gain with Artisan? More sentries? I guess I could gain merchants, but then I couldn't play them the turn. Yeah, I don't think there's anything competent to gain with Artisan because there are no villages in this game. So I'm simply going to go with gold, which, even if it's not the best card, still not a bad card. Plus, that puts me in the position of still only having one terminal action that doesn't even draw cards in my deck. So I'm never going to waste my actions. Now, I've got 3 estates in those 8 cards that are coming up, so this entry should be able to trash one. Let's see. Come on, estates. Up, boom! An estate and a copper. Very good. And of course, I'll trash another copper with this moneylender. So I'm thinning my deck very fast, at least fast for a game without Chapel. And now 7 coin, another 7 coin turn. Alright. Well, I've already decided Artisan is going to be bad this game. I've already got a sentry, and I've already got pretty good trash. Council Room would be a terminal that draws cards, and I've already got too many actions to make that work. I've already got a moneylender, we're not doing gardens. Yeah, I think just another gold is going to be the best. I might want a single Council Room because of that plus buy. I might be able to pull off a province and a silver or gold turn if I get enough gold in my deck to pull that off. But I probably won't, and I'll probably draw a lot of actions with that. The seller, the moneylender, and the sentry. So I think I'm just going to have to start buying provinces soon. Once my deck is good enough. Yes! Double estate trash with the sentry. Woohoo! That was really good. That might have just bought me the game, because those estates are pretty bad, and now they're all gone. Woohoo! That was the best. I can't believe I got those 2 estates, and now, oh, this is a lot of coin. More coin than I have plus buys. There's no cards that give actions and plus buys in this game. The only plus buy is Council Room, so, and I already established I don't want to do that, because my deck is like, what, 20% actions at this point? I'm probably going to end up getting one. I'm not buying one. I'm probably going to end up drawing one with the Council Room. So I think I'm just going to have to start greening. I'll get at my province. So I don't think... Yeah, I know my thought hasn't bought in the Council Rooms. There's still 10. So we can't do any more than 1 province per turn either. So I'm probably going to end up exceeding him. Although, I do not know. We shall see. I mean, after that Gardens trouncing... Oh, there's the Council Room. Alright, that plus buy could end up saving him the game. I do not know. And now my sentry is turning to worthless. Don't worry, sentry. That double estate trash totally made you earn your keep. All right. Since I know, I don't want to sell her this copper because I know that I've got a moneylender, so I can trash it. So I'm actually going to sell her these silvers since I know that I've got gold coming up, so that I can get another gold turn. I mean, another province turn. So sell those silvers, get those golds, trash the copper, boom, and I've got another province. And I've still got silvers and golds right here, as I'm about to say. I've still got silvers and golds, which will let me... At this point, my recording just cut out for some reason. I don't know why, but to fill in the space, I'll just tell you a joke. What's the best place to get rid of a curse? A chapel! Alright, I think my recording might have stopped. I'm really sorry if that happened. What I was in the middle of saying is, I greened, I got a province, so that... Well, not so that, but I think that since I have my gold and silver, that should be able to exceed the difficulties of having them. Oh my gosh, that's a gold and a province turn. Okay, that Council Room could have actually benefited my foe. The only issue with Council Room I see is that you're not going to be getting any... Do I actually want to sell these provinces? I mean, I might draw not Council Room. I might draw more golds, might draw a silver, but I really don't need any of them. I'd rather save them to draw next turn. So I'm actually just going to get another province. So back to what I was saying earlier, that Council Room actually is, admittedly, helping my foe, because it gave him the plus buy he needed to get province and gold, but I think he's got too many actions to make that work out, like I do. See, he probably just drew a bunch of actions in that big hand, and he does have a lot of treasures, but not quite enough for a double province turn, so I think I'm going to be able to maintain my lead. He's going with merchants, but those provinces are probably not as smart. Those provinces are probably going to make those merchants not collide with those silvers. Alright, not going to trash either of those, but I will get rid of that province. By get rid of, I mean get out of my deck so I don't have to draw it. Dead moneylender, play it for the heck of it, and I've got 10 coin. My deck is still going strong, and I've eaten, 4 provinces now? Yeah, 4 provinces. Boom, now I can sell these provinces, hopefully draw a silver or gold, or maybe even a century or something, and then get yet another province. Alright, I think I'm going to get victory. This feels really good. Alright, the mistake I think my foe made was that Council Room. So, Council Room, well, admittedly, a very good card, one that I invested in the game that I... Yes, a gold. Alright, sorry for the interruption. One that I invested in the game that I lost. The issue with Council Room is in this game, you've got no villages, and a lot of really good actions. You got Sentry, you got Moneylender. He's buying Merchants. I could have gone for Merchants, man, but I decided not to. So with all those actions, but no villages, as soon as you play Council Room, you're done. And you probably drew a lot of actions in that. Oh, that's game. And I've achieved victory. Alright, back to what I was saying. Once you Council Room, you'll end up drawing those actions, and then you can't play them. So Council Room, while very good with villages, is just not going to be good if you aren't going to have any villages with it. Especially if you're going to have good other actions. Just going Council Room, big money, could be pretty good. But that's all I've got to say on the matter. Alright, looks like he's still ready for another game, so I'm going to play another one. You're getting a two-part of this today, folks. Alright, got my starting cards. Here's the Kingdom. Alright, those are some pretty good cards. Again, with the Workshop Gardens. You know, Chapel! There's Chapel this game. Alright, I know what I'm doing. We've got Chapel, Village, but nothing good to Village, unfortunately. Throne Room, again, nothing good to Throne Room. Guess what's the point of Chapeling then? Oh, I got the 5-2 opening! Finally! Woohoo! Took long enough. I mean, my foes kept giving the 5-2 every time. And with Chapel to boot, this is gonna be good. I wish there was Witch. Witch Chapel's like the second best opening in all of Dominion. Oh, it's my turn? Whoops. Witch Chapel's like the second best opening in all of Dominion ever. Alright, so I'm already gonna get a Chapel. Sentry's a little redundant. And so I guess it leaves Library's only 5 coin I can get. Alright, I'll take it. Those are my 2 coin to be able to get Chapel. I hope they don't collide. And if I do play Library, I can skip the Chapel, but that would kind of hurt. So I probably just won't be able to play the Library if I get bad luck. We shall see. Unfortunately, there's no... Yes! Chapel with 2 estates and 2 coppers. That's good. Alright. So, this is looking pretty good. He's going to go with Throne Room Village. That is literally the worst opening I've ever seen, unless he's going to go for a Gardens Rush. Now, Gardens Rush may have creamed me 2 games ago, but those 2 games ago, I did not have Chapel. With Chapel, I should be able to achieve victory. So, there are no plus buy cards. Oh boy. Oh, he just bought a Chapel. I don't think this guy can decide on his strategy, because Village Throne Room is an awful opening. Village gives you nothing except actions, which are worthless unless you have actions to play them. And Throne Room gives you nothing but playing your own actions, which is great if you have actions to play with them. And Village and Throne Room, while they're great supporters to other actions, aren't competent actions in and of themselves. So, I'm not saying how this is going to work out for him. Alright, so I think my deck's going to start needing some money, since I'll be Chapeling soon. None of these actions cards give money, so I'm just going to get a silver. Alright, here's Library. I've got 4 cards. Chances are I'm going to draw my Chapel if I play it, but I do have 5 coin even without playing it, so I think I'm going to pass. Plus, I've got my last estate guaranteed in those last 4 cards. I'd really like to be able to Chapel that. So I will pass on playing the Library. Alright. My foe got a Moneylender. That's a little late. It's like, what is this, turn 4? Yeah, turn 4. It's a little too late for a Moneylender, especially when he already got a Chapel. He could just be really bad. I mean, that'd be kind of sad if I just beat him and I'm like, oh man, he's actually terrible at the game, but what can you do? Again, we've got 5 coin, but no good 5 coins to go with it, which would have been super nice here. Or Market or Festival, any of those that give cards or coin. But no, we've only got actions and single cards, or except Library. Yeah, it's looking like Silver's actually going to be the best buy here. This is kind of sad. But what can I do? I'm probably going to go for a Library big money. Library's basically Smithy if you don't have any... Ooh, good, I didn't get any of my silvers, so I can Chapel everything good. So Library's basically Smithy if you can never make your cards lower. So I'm basically going to have 1 Smithy, but the Smithy can skip the Chapel. I mean, it's not actually Smithy, it's a Library. But that Library can skip Chapel, making it worth that extra purchase. So I'm just going to have 1 Smithy, and I'm going to have a lot of really good money cards. And that's going to be about it. So, it's kind of sad that I got to play Library, big money, but you got to do what you got to do, and I'd like to achieve victory. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up trashing those silvers if I can get enough golds, but they might be just the supplement I need. Alright, now I'm going to Library. I'm probably going to... yeah, I'll skip it. There we go. So this is my whole deck at this point. I've got my 6 coin total, got my Library, got my Chapel. At this point, I'm going to get a gold. Whenever I've got my Chapel and my coppers, I'll trash them. But other than that, I think I am set for this game. I'm just going to get a bunch of golds, then I'll be ready to Province. Province purchase. So nice little... He did nothing. Oh wait, no, he gained a gold. I missed it. He played it really fast. Oh wait, no, he did just do nothing. I was looking at my turn. He did literally nothing. Yeah, that's not going to work out for him. Alright, I do have the coin for a Province, but my deck is so tiny that Province would ruin it, so I'm going to get another gold. Once my deck gets really thick with golds, I'll be able to just buy all the provinces, and seeing as there is no plus buy, my foe won't be able to overcome that no matter how good his deck is if I start buying before him. I already got my chapel, but I don't have any coppers to go with it. Oh well. I can library to draw those last cards. Boom. And then I've got my 12 coin, but again, I need to get more golds. My deck will get ruined if I don't. So, once I've got sufficient gold density, I'm going to start purchasing provinces. Alright, let's see what he throws. He's throw... He just throne room to library. Wow, this is sad. He really should not have gotten those throne rooms on this board. Alright, I'll skip the chapel, grab more coin. Alright, 3 golds, not quite sufficient. If I could just get rid of those coppers, that would be nice. I'm going to get one... Oh, he resigned, as I thought. Alright, here's what would have happened if we kept going. I would have utilized my gold, bought another gold, maybe bought one more gold, hopefully get lucky with the chapel, trash some of those coppers or a silver. Then I'd just buy all the provinces. And he did not abide by the advice I gave in the beginning of the game, being Village and Throne Room is a terrible opening because Village and Throne Room are really good at helping other actions, but if you have no other actions, they're literally worthless. So, then he just couldn't decide on a strategy. First he got a chapel, and he got a throne room. If he did what the other guy did that one game, he could have thrown room the workshops to get the gardens. He probably still would have lost because my chapel accelerated it that much faster. So, good game to my foe. I hope you learned something from these videos, and that felt a lot better than my first. Goodbye. Alright, I found a game. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to quick pop up the kingdom button so we can see all the kingdom cards. Scouting party. I'm not used to scouting party. Alright, I also see fountain, which is... I've never utilized it very well before. Okay, on my 4 coin turn, I see bridge is a relatively powerful terminal silver, which is a pretty good option for 4 coin. Caravan gives an action, so maybe not the best opening, but... Alright. Remind me what scouting party does? I haven't memorized all the events yet, there's a lot of them. Alright, that's not going to be good for an opening, obviously, but... Hideout's a relatively good trasher, but it's also a village, which is definitely not a good opening. You know what? I think I'm going to take a bridge. It's like silver, but it also gives that buy, which is super crucial. I'm probably going to work up to a hideout caravan peddler strategy, backed by bridges, and the hideouts will let me play all the extra bridges, getting the prices way down, and of course bridges are going to give the buys as well. Alright, on my 3 coin turn... Now, the real question here is going to be, do I want a silver or a Night Watchman? Night Watchman would help me get through my deck a lot snappier. I can't snap, but... Night Watchman would get me through my deck a lot faster, but silver would actually give me more money in said deck. Getting through the deck faster would get me to bridge faster, but... I guess opening it with it would be smart because I'll get it immediately and I can immediately play it. So I'm going to do that. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to discard all the bad ones. So that's everything but the bridge. Just to get through that much faster. Alright, so now I'm going to have essentially 5 coin this turn, seeing as I'm not going to buy more than 1 card. Alright, and he'll buy a Vassal. I have no idea how that will work out for him. But I do recall, I played a game earlier where a Vassal ended up ruining me because I shouldn't have bought it. But I didn't do that one on camera, so you'll never see it. Alright, we got my bridge, got my coin. So I see Lost City is an option. Lost City is pretty good. Oh, remind me what Raider does? I'm not used to Nocturne and above yet. Alright. Yes, that's pretty good. So I've got my basically 5 coin available to me. So I could go for a Lost City, but it'd be a little early to give my foe that extra... Is it a silver or a card? I can't remember. That extra card, yes. Silver is the... What's it called? The Hinterlands card. Sorry, I don't have all the cards memorized. Alright. So on my 4 coin turn, I'm going to... Ooh, you know what? I just realized. Much better strategy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Fool's Gold spam. I'm an idiot. And with the fast deck cycling, I'll be able to get to my bridge super fast, get Fool's Gold down to 1 coin, and just buy a billion of them. Yes, not even much. That's terrible grammar. Much better strategy. So I'm just going to get all the Fool's Gold and the bridges, and I'll use Night Watchman to be able to get to my bridges really fast, so that I can play them pretty much all the time. And I am set. Alright, once I have all those Fool's Golds, I'll have Fool's Golds and plus buys to go with them, which is very good, because, you know, bridge. Oh, he gave me a card. That's very kind of him. That Lost City is pretty powerful, though. I might want 1 or 2 to go with my bridges. Alright, I'm gonna bridge, and I got 3 Fool's Golds. Very good. That gives me 2 buys and 11 coin. Regular gold isn't actually very good when you have when you have Fool's Gold on you, because the regular gold will get in the way of getting a Fool's Golds to collide. But I've got 11 coin. I really don't want to waste all that. I guess a Raider might be smart, but again, it might get in the way of me colliding my Fool's Golds. Alright, I'll take a Lost City, which gives me more cards, and it's going to let me get to my Fool's Golds better. Because it gives me more cards and more access to play the bridges that I'll have. And at this point, I actually need more plus buys. So even though I've got so much coin, unless Scouting Party gets plus buy, does it? Oh yeah, it does. So I could Scouting Party for another. Well, I guess to take a buy to do Scouting Party. So yeah, since I got all the coin and I'm gonna buy a bridge anyways, let's Scouting Party. All right, let's get rid of these. All right, and it doesn't really matter the order, seeing as I'm not playing any draw cards. Then with my 5 coin, I can take another bridge. I've got the Lost City for the actions to play said bridges. Here's hoping I draw one of them. And then, with the plus cards from Lost City, I'll still be able to get my Fool's Golds to collide. But I absolutely need to keep buying them. Otherwise, he's going to buy them himself and crush me. Because if you don't have enough Fool's Golds to get terminal Fool's Gold density, for lack of a better term, they're basically coppers. Speaking of coppers, I want 3 to get that fountain. So I'll keep that in mind whenever I got a spare buy and no spare coin. Yes, there's the bridge. Bridge and Lost City. Okay. With my 4 coin, I'll get 2 Fool's Gold, seeing as I got the buys to do it. I could get a Fool's Gold and a bridge. Yeah, I've got the actions to keep playing the bridges, so I'm going to take a Fool's Gold and a bridge. And then I'll Night Watchman, get rid of the crap, which will make my Fool's Gold probably collide with my other 2 Fool's Golds. So, yeah, Night Watchman goes very good with Fool's Gold, it would seem. Seeing as it gets all those cards out of the way for your Fool's Golds to collide, as they just did it right now. Yeah, Fool's Gold is probably going to beat Vassal, but I was overconfident last game and it didn't work out, did it? Well, referring to the base game. I mean, this is going to be later in the episode, so you might have already seen another base game. Alright, play the bridge, play the colliding Fool's Golds. They're basically regular golds, seeing as there's 3 of them. Alright, that's 11 coin for me, and a lot of buys. So I might want to be, definitely want to be smart with this. Raider is a very good card, it would seem, but I really need to keep my Fool's Golds colliding. So I'm thinking another Lost City Bridge combo might be in order. Yeah, Lost City will give me the card draw to get to my Fool's Golds, and Bridge will give me the plus buys to go with them. Alright, so at this point I don't have very much coin, but luckily Fool's Gold's a mere 1 coin after I play a Bridge, so I really won't need much to get 2 Fool's Golds. Then I'll be able to prove my next hand with Night Watchman. So I think this is a very powerful strategy. And unless Vassal Lost City can overcome it, I think I'll achieve the victory. It just occurred to me there's no trashing. That could have ruined me if there was trashing and I didn't buy it, but whatever. And once I start buying provinces and having no coin left, with the extra buys from Bridge, I can buy a couple coppers, which would normally ruin me, but if it's late enough in the game, those Fountain Victory Point tokens, gonna be absolutely worth those coppers. Alright, I'll Bridge, I'll do this. I've only got 3 coin, luckily Fool's Gold is only 1, so I can saturate my deck with even more Fool's Gold. Then I can Night Watch him, prove the next hand. Lost City, Bridge, and Fool's Gold. That is looking good. Yes, Night Watchman helps me deal with those coppers so that I can still Fountain. Very useful. Did I ever coin a Scouting Party last turn? No, I didn't. I'm good. Alright, he's continuing to go with his Lost City Vassals. Lost City gives the actions and cards, Vassals give the coins. That is admittedly a very good strategy, but I believe since he's letting me have all the Fool's Gold, I'll be able to overcome that. Oh, 2 Lost Cities and 2 Bridges? Yes, please. There we go. Then I'll do 3 Bridges! My gosh! That is good, and 10 coin to go with it! Fool's Gold is literally free! Okay, at this point I might want some more expensive cards. I see gold is at a mere free 3 coin, but again, I need to keep getting those Fool's Golds to collide. And Fool's Gold is free right now. Woo! Okay, let's take Lost City to go with, again, drawing the more Fool's Golds. A Bridge, because I seem to be needing the buys. I think another Lost City might be in order. It'll give my foe a nice explosive turn, but a single explosive turn as compared to my Lost City, all those Bridges and Fool's Golds, probably worth it. Alright. And then finally, with my 1 buy and 5 coin, I've got all those Lost Cities. I think my deck can eat a province, and Even though bridge gives a lot of... Then again, bridge gives a lot of plus buy, so I could get more provinces in later turns if I buy something smart here. So, this is a tough decision. Yeah, I'm going to go for the province. We'll see if that bites me in the butt later. Alright, I've got my 2 Fool's Golds and a Lost City in this hand. So, that could be good depending on what I draw at the Lost City. Hoping for 2 bridges. Or, of course, 2 Lost Cities, which will let me get through the rest of my deck pretty quickly. But 2 bridges would work as well. Sorry, I got a stuffy nose lately. Alright, my foe's got... He's getting a scouting party. Oh, I should have got a scouting party last turn. I totally had the coin to do it. Unless I bought a province, so I didn't. But, speaking of province, he just let me do that. So that could have just sunk him. Yep, looks like it did. Without that, I would have only got province and bridge. So maybe his mind that Lost City wasn't the smartest. I wish I had more bridges there. Oh well, shuffle luck can't always be in your favor. Alright. Got my 13 coin, my 3 buys. It's pretty good, I would say. Probably should empty the Fool's Golds, but they're so cheap and bridge keeps giving me so many buys. Perhaps 2 provinces is in order? Let's see, I could get 2 provinces, then I'd have 1 coin left. Well, actually be more like... Then I'd have 1 coin left. I could get a Night Watchman, get through the rest of my deck faster. But I've already got a Night Watchman coming up. That might be redundant. I think it may be greening time. And then if I buy too many green cards, Night Watchman is there to prune them. So I'm going to take 2 provinces. And, of course, a Fool's Gold. Now, I think my Fool's Gold 10 seed is going to start to get ruined by all these provinces, which is why I might need to invest in the occasional Night Watchman to be able to get through those provinces so that I can continue to get my Fool's Golds to collide. Yeah, I do have Fool's Gold. It just occurred to me, if my foe ever does get a province, I could just turn them into golds. Oh, thanks to the Night Watchman. You're very kind. That might actually have been really useful. Every time he buys a Lost City, it's helping me. So even though it's going to give him pretty powerful turns, admittedly, if I just have all the provinces before he does, he's going to need a lot of duchies to make that up. So, I'll bridge. I'll play those Fool's Golds. It's 8 coin, 2 buys. I can afford a province and a Fool's Gold. Seems smart. I've already got half the provinces, so he's going to need quite the turn to come back. Admittedly, probably will get quite the turn, what with all this awesome Lost Cities he's been buying. But if I can just get a few more provinces, not even all the duchies will save him. Okay, this is actually a really good next hand. I'm happy about that. I guess that Night Watchman was a little redundant, though. I'm leaving the bridges, even though I might want to discard 1, because the Lost City is going to let me play both. So here's hoping that last card isn't a bridge. Let's see, and it wasn't. It was an estate. Okay, pretty good. So I'm going to have my Lost City, my 2 bridges. Here's hoping I don't draw another bridge, because I would be wasting it, obviously. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of Lost Cities. Yes, I definitely admit my foe's deck is better than mine. The question is, can it overcome 4 province deficit? Which is very nasty. You'd have to get... At this point, you could just buy all the provinces and then like a duchy and win. But my deck is still in a position to be able to purchase another province or 2, especially if he's buying Lost Cities like that. And I don't think he's bought the coppers he's going to need for Fountain, which my bridges are going to give me the buying capacity to do that. He has the occasional bridge, admittedly. Scouting Party is something I should consider. I keep forgetting to buy it. If I can get a Scouting Party, that'll, again, help me to sift through all those provinces I bought, which will be ruining my deck. Perhaps he's going to go for a mega turn. If he can, play 5 bridges, that could be quite the turn. But if I can buy enough victory point cards, he won't have the victory points left in the supply to overcome it. Let's see how that works for me. Oh, Lost City, 2 bridges, and there's my first lack of a Fool's Gold collide. Alright, that Fool's Gold is just a copper. So, I can see how this is going to start turning out. Now, should I buy more Fool's Golds, or a Night Watchman, or... You know what, I've got 3 buys. I can empty the Fool's Gold pile and take a province. I'll do that. Perhaps I can go for the 3 pile. I've got such the victory point lead on him. Are there any other low piles? I mean, the 3 pile... Oh, there's the bridges. I think that might just be a good game. Then again, I can't afford the bridge because my next hand is crap. Aw, man. Well, I do have a serious lead on him, and there's 1 more card to empty the piles. So that bridge is going to let me buy some more coppers, which will give me another gigantic victory point jump thanks to Fountain. So... I'll just buy a copper in the last bridge next to... Oh, he wants to undo? I'm not a jerk. Go ahead. So I'll simply be able to... Why are these my cards? Oh, they're his. What am I thinking? I just need to empty the bridge, buy 3 more coppers. Fountain will give me a giant victory pointage. And this game looks like it'll be in the bag. Alright. Looks like I was smart this game. I went for the Fool's Gold spam, and he did not deprive me of any Fool's Golds. So probably not the best move of his. Yep, he's Dutchy dancing now. Looks like it's a little too late for that. I'll bridge. Then I'll get... I can't afford a bridge, but I can get... And well, there's also no more Fool's Golds, but I can get 2 coppers, which will really help with my fountaining. I'll play this Night Watchman, skip this estate and copper. There's the bridge, there's the Fool's Golds, and unless he can get a lot of victory points next turn, that is a good game. Okay. Just to reiterate, my plan is to buy the last bridge for the 3 pile, and buy a copper, which will get me 10 coppers in my deck for the fountain, and then, if I can afford any victory points after that, I will. I mean, 3 Fool's Golds is no slouch. Let's see, 3 Fool's Golds is going to be 9 coin, copper is 10, bridge is 11. I'll be able to afford, well, I'll only have 2 buys, and since I have to buy a copper for the 15 victory points, and I have to buy a bridge for the 3 pile, I'm not going to be able to buy any provinces. Alright, it all comes down to what my foe does now. If he can exceed my victory pointage, he may win, but if he doesn't, I win. And I've got a serious lead. Again, his deck is better, but he did not green in time. Yeah, he's still buying caravans and stuff. Let's see, is there some sort of landmark or something that makes caravans worse? Nope, there's not. Alright. Yes, I think that is a good game. This is a good revenge after that game where I got crushed by Gardens. Now I'll prove that I truly am the Tactician. Yes, my plan is coming together. I have, let's see, 33 minus 9, that's going to be, I have a 24 victory point lead on him, and I'm about to end the game. Good game, good sir. Oh, my evil laugh isn't annoying anyone. Alright, I need the copper for the fountain, and I need the bridge for the 3 pile, and that is game. Woo! Alright, this game, I won because I Fool's Golded, and my foe did not. Oh, he wants another game. Or, no, he's gone. Never mind. So I believe this game was mostly won because I had all 10 Fool's Golds, and my foe had none of them. He went for a Lost City Vassal strategy, which admittedly is pretty strong, but those Lost Cities gave me just enough bump to get my Fool's Golds to collide, get my few Lost Cities to go together. And the early Night Watchman, I think, was a pretty good move. That gave me a lot of good early sifting. So, I hope you learned from my victory. I hope you can see that Night Watchman is good, Fool's Gold is really good, and good game to my foe. I actually don't have an outro yet, do I? I don't really want to ask you to subscribe because I'm kind of bad right now. I know what I'll ask. Please go to the comments and give me feedback and tell me what I can do better. Thanks for watching.